Welcome to beautiful Boone, North Carolina, Kid Brewer Stadium, home of the App State Mountaineers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on another team from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Monarchs will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the App State Mountaineers offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Snagged in the middle, it's Strowman. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Old Dominion's offense will have its first possession of the game. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. And the Monarchs will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
When linebackers blitz, not only do they have to be able to beat offensive linemen, but they're going to have to beat running backs and tight ends. You've got to have moves in your repertoire, and that linebacker showed that there.
The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Swan. Shoots it to the left. Got it on the outside, it's Strowman. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks in the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Dead center perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Michigan State notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from East Lansing is worth its weight in gold to the Spartans. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Looking to throw, it's Swan. Fires to the big fella. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. He finds a soft spot in the middle. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's the pressure. And the defense wraps up the 1st half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Boone when that town is buzzing as it is today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellows at Kidd Brewer Stadium.
And the Mountaineers will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll keep it on the ground to start the 2nd half. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gets it past the marker. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got it behind the line. It's Roach. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. With a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. The give on the counter. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a man. It's Swan. Finds his tight end. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Back to pass. Finds a man on the left. There he goes. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
And that right there might be the play that they look back on if they end up winning this game as the key play in the game. In a 2-minute situation trailing, you're just trying to get a completion to get the momentum going, but they come up with a huge explosive play, and that might be the one that wins the game.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Dozier. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To the air on 1st down. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, App State. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
And Such a great job by the offense, able to execute there and score a touchdown late in this game. You know, you try to simulate that in practice, but you just can't do it. Guys are going to have to step up when it matters the most under the bright lights, and they did it there. 1 point away from taking the lead.
And he knocks it through, and they take the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The run from the shotgun. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Gonna take a shot on 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thomas.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. The Monarchs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Here's a throw downfield late. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. On target over the middle. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Headed outside for the line. It's Jones. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Snagged out of the air. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. They have taken the lead in the final seconds, guys, and the celebration has erupted on the sideline.
Big-time moment. This place going bananas, cheering for their squad, cheering for this guy to miss the kick so he can't take the lead, but he delivers in the clutch, and this place just got really quiet.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. To be honest, both of these offenses played as if they were waist-deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come up just short in this one.
Definitely a defensive struggle here. So the good news for this team is you like what you saw on that side of the football, guys making plays, but the offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find ways to generate explosive plays and generate points. They couldn't do it.
And it's very frustrating for a defense when you see your offense time and time again not come through. They did their job. Offense next time just has to do a lot better.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been